Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages that I get from Spirit for all of us who are all on this journey to love. And I am going to share today a sacred activation. And and the message today is so I share messages that come through from Spirit for all the healings and readings and channelings that I do for people, but basically because I also am on a twin flame path, and the message for today is just to trust that even though that basically everything happens in the right timing for you, and that's different for absolutely every one of us. And also the messages are just about like saying, just keep putting one step forward towards your dreams every single day. So whatever that is that you want to change, whatever that is that you want to create, whatever that is that you see the vision for your life, then this morning I have just been bombarded with little messages about that, just to say, it's okay, just stay in your own lane, just keep putting one foot in front of the other. You're exactly where you need to be. Don't worry about anyone else, just keep going. And just keep trusting that if you're following your intuition and putting it out there and doing the things that we're being guided to do, then then everything else will flow, and it will come at the right time. And so so that has been very strong, the message today. I have been bombarded with that by different ways. Look at that, the divine masculine. And this is the message yesterday. The divine masculine energy is the energy of taking action upon things. So a lot of the time we're here balancing these energies, the divine feminine, divine masculine energy. The rise of the divine feminine is that heart-centered, heart-based energy, being open, being receptive, being vulnerable. But we have to take action. Otherwise, we're not really living our truth or standing by it. And so whatever that guidance is telling you to do, whatever that action is telling you to do, to put one foot forward, then that is the important thing to do. So, sometimes, as in most cases, it may seem crazy. For me, my guidance has told me some completely, utterly bonkers things to do. And I just think, okay, I just keep doing them. And so far, it's turned out pretty okay. And just have to keep going. So the divine masculine, here we go. Three-dimensional reality is based on the duality between opposites and their eternal movement towards union. Everything is created in pairs: male, female, matter, spirit, empty, full, dark, light, and so on. Without the tension caused by the magnetic push and pull of duality, there would be no movement, and without movement, there would be no life as we know it. When the push and pull of opposites is equal, a state of balance is achieved. For humans to live harmoniously with each other, the masculine and the feminine have to reach a state of union, both outwards in relationship to each other as well as inwards, in a balanced state of heart, mind, and soul. The masculine and feminine attributes inside all of us has to be fully realized, understood, and expressed. And the activation is: close your eyes and go inside. The masculine nature is to protect, provide, and take action with kindness and wisdom. How are you using your masculine power? How do you reach your goals? Do you get things done? Are you kind and wise in the process? List 5 things that you got accomplished this week that you feel proud of. Well, it's only Tuesday, so, give ourselves a little bit of a break, but it is only Tuesday. But these things, sometimes life just throws stuff at you, and just have to work ways around it. My boiler's broken, so I had to get a new boiler, which on the face of it is like horrendously bad timing. But at the same time, it's, I don't have to worry about a boiler breaking down again. So, these things, just have to look at it from a different way. So I am going to, that was on page 57, and 57 is Heinz baked beans. Beans, beans, good for your heart. So we are moving into a heart-based life. So I'm going to read number 57 from Divine Love Letter Books, and Divine Love Letter book number 4, which is the Valentine edition, which has been, you know, just a complete joy. So I want you to know that I think about you all the time, every second of every day. It's every thought that I have always comes back around to you. I wish that you could be in my head for just one day, and then you would have no doubt about our love for each other. How I feel for you is without doubt the most powerful feeling I've ever experienced. As sure as night follows day and day follows night, we will be together. We are together. Trust that the feelings you have for me are reciprocated, because we are two hearts coming together to build a beautiful whole. A whole that is so vast that you cannot comprehend with your mind. It is so vast it could fill a galaxy. Our love is beyond words and beyond what our eyes can see. It is the heart and the feeling of love that we are meant to be together forever. Okay, so that's book 1. Book 2 is this. So just keep going. That's the message today. Keep going. It's okay. So I think about all the amazing times that we're going to have with each other, the incredible life that we're going to make together, living an incredible life, trusting in the universe to bring us magical experiences, a magical rainbow family, a magical existence where we can paint our rainbow colours on the world, to bring light and colour into each other's life. That is what I think about, what I dream about. I think about us coming together in a beautiful technicolor merger of our bodies in a blissful state of eternal union. Wow. So, okay. You think, okay, that's cool. So letter 57, this is book 3. Don't be sad. Don't be sad for what we haven't got or what we are not doing, because we are always doing everything together. Just imagine that I am your invisible friend. I am with you everywhere you go, enjoying the same food, the same experiences. That way you will never feel alone, because you know that I'm always going to be right by your side, holding your hand, taking you along this amazing journey called life. Remember to stay with me, because we will be each other's love and light and life. Well, I went out on Sunday to a day club, and so funny. Anyway, it was a particularly young crowd, and we were like right at the front, just by the DJ box, and this couple were in front of us. And the guy was really tall and he had like a jacket on, and the girl was really sweet. She said, oh God, it shows when you're getting older. She turned around to us and she said, oh, I just love seeing it when adults are having a good time. And then said, can I get my picture with you? Like we were a novelty or something. I mean, to be fair, we were a good, probably 20, 30 years older than most people. But anyway, so it was really funny. But I was like basically behind her boyfriend, who was also really sweet, but he was really, really tall. And he had this big jacket on. And then when he took his jacket off, he had, you know, like one of those like American football shirts on. And on the back it had 22. The number 22. And I was like, of course, because 22 is the number for the beloved, right? To the twos, the sign of the divine union, divine masculine, divine feminine, in the 6-pointed star, the Star of David, you know, all of that around the 2 twos. So again, it was just sort of like perfect just to remember that, you know, they're always with you, your twin spirit, in some way, in some form. There'll be signs of them everywhere. So letter 57, this is the last one, because this is from book 4. So we go. You've got to trust the feelings inside. You have to let go of the mental struggle, the fight over head and heart, the voice of reason. Your heart knows when it has met its divine match. It just knows. It's the divine principle of creation. When two energies meet that are identical, they know they have met the vibration and frequency of pure love. It happens in an instant, and for that beautiful moment, the soul expands into the full beauty and light of its divine potential. And then all the other energies start to attack them because they know that this explosion of love is going to change the world. It's going to change us forever and ever. Oh my God. I have to read that again. So you've got to trust the feelings inside. You have to let go of the mental struggle, the fight over head and heart, the voice of reason. Your heart knows when it has met its divine match. It just knows. It's a divine principle of creation. When two energies meet that are identical, they know they have met the vibration and frequency of pure love. It happens in an instant, and for that beautiful moment, the soul expands into the full beauty and light of its divine potential. And then all the other energies start to attack them because they know that this explosion of love is going to change the world. It's going to change us forever and ever. Oh my God. Well, yes, it is going to change us forever and ever, because ever since, you know, one of the things that was a big kind of like sign for me was after I met my twin and I went to Glastonbury Music Festival. It was, and I know because I've met other people who've also experienced this as one of the wake up things about these connections, is that literally everywhere that I went, because there was a news story that involved my twin's name, his surname, in the news, and it's such a big story. It was absolutely everywhere. And at Glastonbury, the music festival, they have massive TV screens everywhere. And so all the time throughout this entire weekend, I just kept seeing my twin's name being flashed up on these huge screens all around me everywhere. And it was one of the most surreal things that I was just like, this is the most bizarre, what is going on? Because literally every time I looked up, there would be his name just flashing in lights everywhere around me. Massive like on huge vast TV screens. And I was like, oh my God, am I, you know, what is going on? But, you know, that's one of the things that makes you realize the universe is really telling you something, that this person that you've met is different. It's different. And I was like, okay, well, I definitely know that, because this is the most bizarre scenario ever. So, yeah. So then everything else, we just have to keep putting one foot forward and keep trusting. And, you know, and just trust in divine timing. And everything that happens is a journey of the soul. So I'm going to finish by reading that last letter again, because this is book 4. And again, it's amazing. So book 4 is, you've got to trust the feelings inside. You have to let go of the mental struggle, the fight over head and heart, the voice of reason. Your heart knows when it has met its divine match. It just knows. It's a divine principle of creation. When two energies meet that are identical, they know that they have met the vibration and frequency of pure love. It happens in an instant, and for that beautiful moment, the soul expands into full beauty and light of its divine potential. And then all the other energies start to attack them, because they know that this explosion of love is going to change the world. It's going to change us forever and ever. Well, that's exactly what happens, because as soon as, you know, basically you have that moment of like being able to enjoy the connection for exactly what it is, and have that moment of bliss, however long that lasts, whether it a day, whether it be a minute, whether it be a week, whether it be a month. And then everything goes. because suddenly all of the fears set in, all of the doubt, all of everything else, just like it says, the opposing energies come in to say, no, 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 we don't want this, because this is pure love energy, and the pure love energy is here to change the world. And so, of course, the opposing energies want to bring it down. So that's what we're always told to be strong in our own energy, strong in our love energy, because the more that we do that, the more that we can create change in the world. So there we go. Who knew, right? Who knew? Constant journey of discovery. So there we go. I hope that helps. If you would like to have a healing, reading, channeling, as always, then all details are in the link below. These are the books, and I really hope that helps, and I'll be back tomorrow. But in the meantime, I hope you stay well, stay bright, and stay switched onto the light. See you. Bye.